All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome. You guys are doing well. Another day, another opportunity. It's nice to have you guys here, man. It's been quite a while, and obviously I've got a couple updates that I'm going to be giving you guys as to what we're going to be doing and focusing on. So yeah, just welcome everyone as we wait for a couple more people to tune in. Wait for a couple more members to join in, and then we should be good, guys. We got Josias in the house. Let's go. We got Josias in the house. Guys, we're at 3 likes. Let's get it to 10 likes, and welcome to everyone that's just joining us in. You guys can see on my charts we are looking at New Zealand, US. So I'm anticipating price to honestly probably come to this area over here and probably give us a wick rejection here and then give us some sort of a pullback for potential continuation to the downside. Overall pretty clean, about 35 pip risk stop loss, and we're looking at a 3.5 risk reward ratio to about 125 pip move. Obviously this may take a couple of days. I'm not going to say this is going to be overnight, but this could be something where maybe even by tomorrow or by Sunday we should see it come all the way down. But even if we do like a nice clean day trade, possibly even by tomorrow we could see a nice 74 pip move to the downside. So this could be a really nice trade opportunity for those that are looking to make some profits here with in the markets, right? So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at here with this right now. Now I wanted to just 1 second here, team. Let's start off by looking at a couple other different pairs. Let's take a look at gold and what I'm anticipating for gold. So that was NZD USD. Perfect. NZD USD, we're gonna move it up. There we go. So if we take a look at gold, gold's actually giving us a nice pullback to this area over here. We're also probably going to be retesting our 50 moving average. If we go down to the 30 minute, we can see that price is literally, if we just get this to load here. One second here, team. There we go. Price is literally retesting the 50 moving average here on the 30 minute time frame. So we could see a potential continuation to the upside here for gold. I just think it's going to be a continuation pattern, to be honest. It's probably going to continue to do its bullish move overall. If we go up to the higher time frames like the daily and the weekly, we can see that on this pullback we still have a move. 1 second here, team. Not sure why this is a little bit glitchy here. By the way, welcome to everyone that's just new or just joining us, guys. Let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, like what country you guys are joining us from. Let me know in the chat. And welcome to everyone else as well. Let me know what pairs are you guys looking at. Let me know in the chat below, guys, what pairs you guys are looking at, and then we can look at it together. Okay, so yeah, so looking at gold on the daily, or actually let's go up to the weekly. We can see gold overall, we're coming to this area that this area of structure, this area of interest, where we may see a potential rejection of this area. Not only that, we're actually pretty much at that area right now too. So this is an area that I'm definitely going to keep my eye on. We also have price below our 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, guys, so that's quite significant. And not only that, if we go down to the daily, we can see that we have been creating these lower highs and lower lows. And so I would like to see, even at least on the 4 hour, just to see some sort of a confirmation that price wants to reject this area. But overall, we could see probably price retest this high once more before we see a continuation to the downside. So as of right now though, don't really see any entries other than the fact that we may see price kind of give us some sort of a confirmation that we're looking for a continuation of sells. Okay, is there any other pairs you guys are looking at right now? Let me know in the chat if you guys are looking at any other specific pair. Look at CAD JPY as well. CAD JPY went up exactly as expected. Was anticipating CAD JPY to go up. Actually, in fact, was anticipating a pullback. Price pulled back to the area that we had here, and it's actually pushing up to the upside as well too. But definitely anticipating CAD JPY to give us some sort of a retest back down to this area for potential continuation to the upside. 1 second here, team. By the way, welcome to everyone that's new, all the new members, guys. Welcome. See a couple new members subscribing and joining in. Welcome to La Familia, guys. Excited to have you guys here. Yeah, lots of more content coming out, guys. As you guys know, we're always killing the markets. We're always finding the perfect and most highest probable opportunities. So yeah, just wanted to welcome everyone that's just, maybe it's your first time here, whatever it is. And if it is, guys, like I always say, just come say hi and don't be shy, guys. Let me know what country you guys are joining us from. And so let's continue on. Let's take a look. So CAD JPY right now, like I said, it's probably going to come up here. Let's clear the charts. Let's start fresh and see what we can see here for price. And if we look at the daily time frame, we can see that price gave us a nice impulse to the upside. Overall, we are still technically in this upwards momentum. Could we see price maybe give us some sort of a pullback? Yes, we are coming to this potential resistance area. So this is an area that I may see price give us some sort of a push back down. So just keep that in mind, team. Like, this is something that is on my radar. So yeah, like lots of great opportunities lining up here for CAD JPY, where we may be looking at short opportunities. Sorry guys, I'm just cleaning here my camera. Where we may be looking at short opportunities, guys. By the way, if you guys enjoy these streams, guys, my name is Pedro. We do Forex trading. I do live streams, but I also am focusing a lot more on long form content now. But wanted to welcome you guys. If you're new, maybe you struggle with your trading, whatever it is, I'm consistently posting content here. We've been on here for about a year. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, guys. We're at 5,300 something. But yeah, such a blessing to have you guys here, and the community that we've been able to establish. So if it is your first time here, guys, come say hi, but also check out all of our links below, guys. If you're looking to take the same trades I take, guys, you can join in my VIP Inner Circle, which we profited this morning, yesterday. We've been taking trades back to back, so really nice. You can join in through there as well, but also you can join our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community on there as well. The link is in the video description below for that. But let's continue. We're going to take a look. We got Walking HK, Gold, my man. Let's go. We're going to take a look at gold again in a second. I just went over it right now. So we're going to take a look at CAD JPY, then we can kind of circle back on gold and see what's going on. But just like I said, overall, looking at price to potentially give us shorting opportunities soon. If we look at the weekly, we can see that we are still kind of technically bullish here. And so we may see a potential continuation to the upside. It might still have a little bit more juice. But if we go down to the daily, we can see that, you know, price is starting to exhaust here a little bit. If we look at CAD JPY right now on the 4 hour, we can see that we are still bullish, but technically we've come to the area. I told my VIP members to buy at this bottom end area here. So yeah, like, I mean, Could we see price come down? Yes, I think we are coming to an area where we may see price give us some sort of a pushback down, some sort of a rejection. So if we come up here, probably come back down to this area, wait for a pullback and get in here for shorting opportunities for CAD JPY. Okay. By the way, let's take a look at NASDAQ. It is 9:30. We were at a resistance area here, so I'm anticipating probably NASDAQ to give us a push to the upside from here. We could break down lower, so just keep that in mind. But overall, I'm anticipating NASDAQ to give us maybe one more leg to the upside before we see it give us a more extensive pullback. If we go back up to the higher time frames, like the daily, we can see that we pretty much are at an area of resistance, right? We can see previous level support, future level resistance. So that's the only thing that's kind of holding me back on continuation of buys, but we just have to be very, very mindful, team. By the way, teams, if you guys enjoy me coming on here live, we've got 15 members here live. Make sure you guys smash the like button, guys, if you enjoy me coming on here, guys. Let's get those likes up. We're at 8 likes. Let's get it to at least 15 likes. We've got 15 people here. All you got to do is literally tap the like button. Doesn't cost you anything, guys. Okay, so if we go down to the 4-hour, again, right, we may see it give us maybe a retest once more of this high. It is 9:30, so we might start getting some volume kicking here, but you never know. Some days, you know, we see price do something. Some days we just don't have much of a move here. We're seeing rejection of this area, which I do like, but I'm just gonna wait here and see what happens with the 15-minute. I'd like to see a closure above this high here. We could see a continuation back up here for NASDAQ. We got Jorge in the house. Let's go, Jorge. Let's go, my man. Welcome. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here potentially. But again, I would like to see this 15-minute closure above. Otherwise, we could see it come down lower. Do you see how it's pushing back up? But need to see a closure, because closure is going to give me confirmation most likely that we are going to go to the upside from here. You can see right there, beautiful. We've got 12 minutes left. I mean, even the 5 minutes, some people use the 5-minute here. We could look for potential buys, but like I said, I think it's probably going to go up from here. Okay. If we look at US 30 right now, similar here. Obviously, my analysis is a little bit too late here at this point. We were looking at US 30 sells. We did get sells here. Obviously, this was at this point here. But again, this is something that we were able to send. I didn't send this one here on my VIP yet, but I was mentioning it as something for my VIP members. So they were notified about it, but no, this one, no, they weren't notified this one. But this was something that I had on my radar. That's what it was. If we look at it here, sorry guys, I look at a billion pairs here, so it's kind of hard sometimes. We got a closure below. I think right now US 30 is just probably going to continue to go down bearish right now. We are at a level of structure here where we may see a continuation to the downside. So yeah, just overall, it's just looking like it's going to continue to sell off from here for US 30, to be honest, guys. I don't see it buys. I don't see anything like that as of this moment. I just see US 30 selling. I could see a pullback, but I think it may just give us some sort of a little pullback here and then continuation to this bottom here to here. Yeah, that's really what I see here, team. Hey, we got George. Let's go, my man. George, my Air JPY trade made me sweet. Sweat made me sweat, but in profits. Hey, let's go, my man. Let's go. That's how you do it, bro. That's how we do it. Leveling up every day, guys. Improving on ourselves. That's the most important thing, is focusing on improving ourselves and being confident in our craft, right? Being confident, trusting your plan, right? And yeah, and sticking to your plan too, because that's a hard one, right? Sometimes things may look tempting, but you know, sometimes they're not probably the most smartest decision, right? So sometimes you just have to stick with your plan and let the trade come to you, right? Let the best setups come to you, right? So that's what I'm seeing here for NASDAQ, or US 30, sorry, NASDAQ. Again, not really liking overall the price action for NASDAQ here too. We're not getting a closure here above here, even on the 15. If this closes bullish, then we could see a continuation back up. Team, we've got 11 members here live with us. Let's get those likes up to 11 likes at least, team. Let's go. GBP CHF. I don't even trade this pair usually. many wicks. Yeah, lots of wicks here. See how much bids do. Oh no. That's not really what I'd like to see. We got Cavi, background music's too loud. Thank you for letting me know, my man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I completely forgot because usually I leave my charts on, so that makes more sense. Let me know if this is better, guys. Let me know if this is better. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm gonna stay away from this. I don't really like trading this pair, to be honest. Let's delete that. Let's see what other pairs you guys are looking at. Let me know now, guys. Let me know what other pairs you guys are looking at when I can go over it together with you guys. Okay. Awesome, guys. Yes, more. Okay. Quick question now that we have you guys here. I might as well ask this. Obviously, like I said, I'm focusing a lot more on long form content. However, if I were to come on live, right, an X amount of days, so instead of how I was doing it before every single day, coming on the live streams in the mornings, I know sometimes I came in the evenings. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer evening live streams or do you prefer morning live streams? And what days do you usually prefer? Because then that way I can schedule it out so at least I can come on here live with you guys. Let's say at least like 2 to 3 times a week or 2 times a week. Just to at least kind of like, you know, keep up with you guys, kind of see how you guys are doing. Because like I said, I'm focusing on a lot more of long form content. You can see me pull out a lot of more videos, long form videos that you guys can watch. And the nice thing about it is going to help you because I'm literally going to share with you guys trades that I take, document basically my funded accounts that I have, all that type of stuff. I want to document everything that the process, that way at least you guys can also take advantage of that as well too, right? So these are things that I feel will be a lot more beneficial for you guys as opposed to live streams. Like it's hard for you guys to go back, right? The live streams, like let's say they're 3 hours long, it's hard for you to scroll back and be like, oh yeah, Pedro said this at like, you know what I mean, this time or whatever, right? So it's hard for you to kind of go back and practice. Meanwhile, if it's a long form video, you guys can always go back to it and be like, okay, this is how Pedro finds his entries. Okay, this is how Pedro finds, you know what I mean? Like you're able to learn a lot more, get a lot more value. But I still don't want to like leave the live streams because then that way I can connect with you guys, right? But if you guys at least tell me, then at least this helps me figure out what days I could do, and I'm willing to do it for you guys, and at least like come like I said, two times a week, 2-3 times a week. Okay, perfect, awesome, guys. So we got Tony. Let's go, Tony. Welcome. We got Eric in the house. Let's go. We're gonna take a look at EU, my man. Okay, perfect. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna take a look at EU in a sec. Evenings like 7 p.m. Okay, I know a lot of you guys like evenings. We got Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. Yeah. Okay, during weekdays. From 10 to 19 Paris time. What's Paris time? So that would be to 19. So that, yeah, so that'd be like London and New York. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. So let's take a look at EU together, team. Let's see what we can anticipate for EU. Let's take a look at Euro USD together, team. What are we seeing here for EU? So if we look at the weekly, okay, I'm going to clear the chart, start fresh. If we look at the weekly, we are bearish on the weekly. We can see that we've created a low here. We got our higher low. So basically what I'm seeing here at this point, team, I think we could see probably Euro USD give us a nice pullback at this point. So we could see Euro USD do something like this, team. So we may see a pullback up to this area here, and then we may see a continuation to the downside. Now, obviously, this could be short-lived, but I wouldn't see buys at this moment. The fact that we have this 4-hour bearish candle, we can see that we are pretty bearish overall. We did reject this area, so price did respect this area of resistance. Yeah, I would say just wait for a nice pullback, and we can see a nice clean continuation to the downside here for Euro USD, team. Yeah, we may be looking at nice shorts. We just have to be patient here and wait for price to give us a pullback. At least to this area over here, team. This area over here is where we want to see for Euro USD sells. Yeah. Now, second area, I would say probably second target area for sells here. But just let it do its thing. Right now, price is just doing its thing right here. Let it pull back. Don't try and catch a falling knife, guys, trying to see where price is going to go. Just let it do its thing. Let's take a look at BTC. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin overall, guys. Let's take a look. Awesome, guys. We got 17 members here live with us, guys. Let's get those likes up. Let's get it to 17 likes. Let's go. Welcome to everyone that's new as well, guys. If you're new to the family, welcome. Make yourself at home, guys. All right. Okay. Also, by the way, guys, here is the link for a free Telegram group, guys, for those that are new or just joining in. Make sure you guys join in on that as well. And for those that are looking to join my VIP inner circle, take advantage of that as well, guys. All right, let's clear this off. I wouldn't long it right now, my man, just because I'll tell you in a second, though. Let's take a look. This is what I want to dive in deep here, because the weekly we are pretty bullish. Daily we're also bullish. It'd be too risky, bro. It'd be way too risky, because if you look here at the 4 hour, we're still in this downward trend on the 4 hour. If you look at the daily, it's too risky, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, you could, but yeah, it's too risky. Personally, I wouldn't enter, my man. We're still in this bearish downward trend. If you look at the 4 hour, still bearish. The only way I'd say I'd probably consider it is if this 4 hour candle here actually engulfs this candle here, and we look for a potential bullish move. But even then, the overall structure is still bearish on the 4 hour, so it could still go down, man. It could still go down. Yeah. So I would say yeah, I think it's probably going to come and target down here. 26.1. Unless we get a bullish engulfing above this 1 hour time frame, but 4 hours still bearish. Unless we get a full, yeah, like I said, unless we get a 1 hour, a 4 hour bullish engulfing above here, then we could probably see it pull back to this area here, 27.200. But other than that, I think it may still come back down lower because we've got nice clean traffic on the left hand side. There's nothing pushing it from away. We are creating lower highs, lower lows on the 4 hour. Yeah. Still bearish even on the 30 minutes. So like even on the smaller time frames, we're still bearish on Bitcoin. Again, short term, right? Like these are short term trades that you can catch, but I'm just sharing with you guys, right? You guys are asking, so I'll share my thoughts. Team, we're at 17 likes. Let's get it to 20 likes. By the way, welcome to everyone that's new. If you guys are new, let me know in the chat and let me know what country you guys are joining us from, guys. And let me know if you have any questions, guys. Now that you have me here live, take advantage and ask questions, guys. Take advantage, I'm telling you. If you have any questions, just ask away, guys. All right, guys, so let's take a look. I'm just reading through the comments. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to read through the comments here. So we got my man Jorge Pedro. Can you check your JPY? Your Trinidad? My TP is possibly 156. Okay, we'll take a look at it, my man, for you. And then we're going to go through the rest, guys. We've got my man Devin from USA. Let's go, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're neighbors. I'm here in Canada. So welcome, guys. Okay, can we look at USD JPY? Yeah, we'll take a look at USD JPY as well in a second, team. But before we do, let's just start off first with George. So we're looking at your JPY. So here's the deal. I wouldn't personally be looking for like price to go down this low just yet, because The thing is, we are still bullish on the weekly and we are still bullish on the daily. So we have to kind of keep that in the back of our mind, right? It's important to understand where we are in the markets. The problem is a lot of people may say, oh, it's going to come down here. The problem is that, you know, you may hit your stop loss and might pull back. We are also at a previous area of interest here. If we look over here, price is literally at the area of interest here where we may see price continue to go higher. Like I said, if you look at it here from the daily perspective, we are still bullish. And if you look at it from the weekly perspective, we are still bullish. Although the price action is so choppy, lots of wicks, it is still bullish. I am identifying it as bullish. So you got to kind of be mindful of that, is that it may reject this area here, which is a weekly level. So that's pretty strong. I know it looks bearish. I know it may look like it continued to go down lower, but trust me, I've been doing this for quite some time, and you'd be surprised the amount of like people like where they win, and then they take 2, 3, 4 losses after, and you're like, why? Like, you know what I mean? And this is usually the mistake that most people do, is that they don't look at the bigger picture and realize, holy crap, like this could actually you know, go against me, right? So you just kind of be mindful of that this is an area of interest that I'm looking at potentially buying, in fact. So I don't think it's going to come down to this area. The only way I would say it's going to come down to this area is once we break below this area, which could be possible, because the next area that I would be potentially interested for buying, if it breaks below this area, would be potentially, and I mean maximum, would be this kind of area over here, which we've got lots of areas of support. So if we pay close attention here, team, you can see, what do we got here? We got support, right? What do we got here? We have support. What do we got here? We have support, right? So there's multiple areas of support, right, that we could see prices rejecting, right? We got this line here that price could potentially come down to. Sorry, let me pull that back. This line down here that price could potentially pull back to. However, look at this. We got, what do we have here, team? We have resistance. What do we have here? Resistance, right? So we have potential rejection from this area here as well. This area up here, sorry. My line's horrible. But you guys get the point. Yeah, that's kind of an area where we need to kind of keep in mind, right? So for us to target all the way down here, that's going to be a while. By the time price comes down from here to here, it's going to still be a while, right? We don't know. Could it come down? Yes, but personally I would say it's not the most ideal, just because I don't like how the higher time frames is overall still bullish, right? And you can see we are creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? We're just pulling back, we may potentially create a higher high, right? So just keep that in mind. I hope you understood that explanation, George. But yeah, that's kind of my overall outlook there. We got my man Jaya. Sorry, man. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. GBP CAD. Okay, let's take a look at GBP CAD. Yeah, and then we'll look at USD JPY. Okay, guys. Let me know if you guys understood that explanation. Let me know in the chat if you guys understood that explanation there for your JPY. Okay, let's clear the charts. Let's start fresh. Okay, GBP CAD, if we look at it overall, we are technically speaking bearish. If we look at the weekly, we are also technically bearish for sure, actually bullish on the weekly, because we could still be coming up to an area of we are in an area of structure where price may reject. This is an area here, and this is also an area here. You see that? Yeah, we may be looking at sells, guys. I just want to see the 4-hour create a low here. So we've got, this is a higher high, higher low. I want to see the 4-hour close below this area. Do something like this where it gives us a nice break below, retest, and continuation down. That's what I need. That's literally what I need, but it may be looking for good sells, just not yet. You gotta wait, be patient. Not yet. But yeah, overall looking at sells for CAD, GBP CAD, but just not yet, team. I guess shorter term, yes. I guess you could say shorter term, we could see GBP CAD pull back. And then we could target down here, but let's see how much pips. So let's say we get here on the lower high. That's about 80 pips, so this is not bad. We could potentially see GBP CAD sell. And again, like I said, we've closed below here. At least kind of this area here, so we can see GBP CAD give us a pullback, wait for rejection, target these lows down here, and that would be about 80 pips. Set your stop loss here above, let's say 30 pips, should be fine. It's 96 pips, so that's not a bad setup there. Okay, next we're gonna focus on is you. Let me know if you guys understood that as well, guys. I can go slower, but that's kind of what I'm looking at overall for GBP CAD, looking at shorting opportunities. But yeah, that's really what I'm seeing here, shorter term. Yeah. Team, we're at 20 likes. Let's get it to 25 likes. Let's go. And welcome to everyone that's just subscribing or joining into the family, guys. Make sure you guys turn on your notification bell, guys. I can't stress that enough. That way you don't miss out on any single piece of content. So make sure you guys are subscribed below. We're going to take a look at USDJPY for my man Kevin here. Let's take a look at USDJPY. What are we anticipating next? All right, so weekly, daily, we're all bullish so far. 4 hour is also bullish. If we go down to the daily, actually, let's go back to the daily. Yeah, so daily, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. So you can see it's formed this W pattern. So like not the most cleanest double bottom, but you can see like a W pattern here formation. So I could see it go up a little bit and then probably retest the neckline here. So something like this for USDJPY. Okay, and then if we go down to the 1 hour, yeah, you can see that we were kind of creating this kind of, yeah, like W pattern formation. We've got a retest from the EMA. Yeah, like just wait for it to come up a little bit higher and then give us a pullback. It's probably going to keep going a little bit higher though. Yeah, probably up to this area here. You see that? So then we'll get a pullback from here. And then on the pullback, we can then set some longs here. So yeah, looking at long opportunities here for USDJPY, guys. Yeah, so I think it's going to push up and then give us some sort of a pullback eventually, guys, here on USD JPY. So that's kind of my thought process. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm probably going to leave this back to where we had it. Where did we have this? I can't remember. I think it was your USD. We're looking at USD to pull back for sells. No, it was, what were we looking at? I can't remember. It was NZD USD. That's what it was. Perfect. Now we just wait, guys. Probably pull back from this area. We wait, and then we could potentially enter for sells here. Just wait for it to pull back at the area that I had it there. But yeah. I'm going to move my alert a little bit lower. But this will be pretty good, guys. Good potential setup here. Awesome, guys. We'll leave it like that now. I'll let you guys know. Make sure your notifications are turned on if you guys don't want to miss out on when I'm live again. But yeah, other than that, guys, make sure you guys check out all the links below in the video description below, guys. And if you want to join my VIP, the link is in the video description below, guys. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day, guys, and God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.